welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a milestone that doesn't get enough attention, but is absolutely critical for your long-term success. If you watched the last video, we talked about how your first $10,000 can grow into $25,000 faster than most people expect once you start investing consistently. Reaching that $25,000 milestone is actually a really big deal. For many people, that's the moment when investing finally starts to feel real. You open your account, you see the balance, and you realize you've actually built something meaningful. But once you reach that point, a new question usually pops up. Now what? Should you change your strategy? Should you invest differently? Should you start taking more risks? Or do you just keep doing the same thing? Today we're going to talk about exactly that. In this video, I'll walk through 5 smart moves you can make once you reach $25K invested, so you can keep the momentum going and continue building wealth over time. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe because this channel is all about practical steps for building financial freedom. All right, let's dive in. First, don't change what's working. The first thing people often want to do after hitting 25,000 is change everything. They start thinking things like, maybe I should start picking individual stocks. Maybe I should try trading. Maybe I should take bigger risks to speed things up. But the truth is, if you've reached $25,000 invested, there's a good chance your current strategy is already working. Most people reach this milestone by doing a few simple things consistently: investing regularly, keeping costs low, and staying invested even when the market moves up and down. Those habits are powerful. Think about it. The boring index funds or the simple, diversified portfolio you've been using are the very reason you're here. When you start chasing the next hot stock or a complicated trading strategy, you often lose the very stability that allowed your wealth to grow in the first place. Consistency beats complexity almost every time. Don't abandon the ship just because the water is calm. If you were using a simple S&P 500 index fund to get here, that's fantastic. It's one of the most reliable wealth-building tools ever created. Stick with it. One small move you can make is reviewing your asset allocation once a year. Make sure you aren't over-concentrated in one area, but avoid the urge to constantly tinker with your core holdings. Second, increase your investing rate. Once you reach 25K, the biggest lever you can pull isn't changing investments, it's increasing how much you invest. Think about it this way. Your wealth grows fastest when 2 things happen at the same time. Your investments are growing, and you're continuing to add new money. Let's look at the math. If someone increases their monthly investing from $300 to $500, that difference alone can dramatically accelerate long-term growth. Over a decade, that extra $200 a month, compounding at an average of 7%, adds nearly $35,000 to your total net worth. That's more than your entire current balance, just from a small monthly increase. And the easiest way to make this happen is automation, automatic transfers, automatic investing. If you don't see the money in your checking account, you won't miss it. You might think, where can I find that extra money? Start by looking at your monthly subscriptions or small daily habits. Sometimes, finding just $50 or $100 more each month is easier than you think. Every little bit counts. You can even consider a small side hustle where all the profits go directly into your investment account. It's like pouring gasoline on your wealth-building fire. Every little bit counts. Set it up once and let consistency do the heavy lifting. Third, let compounding start working. This is also where investing begins to feel more exciting. When your balance reaches around 25K, your investments start producing noticeable growth. Let's say your portfolio grows around 7% per year on 25,000. That's roughly $1,750 per year in growth. That's over $140 every single month. Now imagine you're also investing $500 per month. Your portfolio might now grow by roughly $500 from your contributions and about $140 from investment growth. That's $640 of total progress every month. This is the tipping point where your money starts doing the heavy lifting alongside you. Every dollar your investment earns is a dollar you didn't have to work for. This is where the rule of 72 starts to become really interesting. At a 7% return, your money will double roughly every 10 years. Now that you have 25,000, that first double to 50,000 will happen much faster because you're still contributing. This is the early stage of real financial momentum. Imagine where you'll be in 5 or 10 years when that growth number is even higher. At a 7% return, that 25,000 could become over 190,000 in 30 years, even if you never added another penny. But since you are adding more, you'll get there much faster. Momentum is now on your side. Fourth, avoid lifestyle inflation. This stage of investing is also where many people accidentally slow down their progress, because when income increases, lifestyle usually increases too. Better apartment, new car, more expensive habits. We call this keeping up with the Joneses, and it's the #1 killer of wealth. While there's nothing wrong with enjoying your money, every dollar spent upgrading your lifestyle is a dollar that can't compound. The people who build wealth fastest often do something different. They use a strategy like the 50-50 rule. When they get a raise or a bonus, they put half of it directly into their investments and use the other half to enjoy their life. This way, you still feel the reward of your hard work without sacrificing your future freedom. When their income increases, they increase their investment contributions first. That decision alone can dramatically accelerate your financial future. Remember, true wealth isn't about what you spend. It's about what you keep. Fifth, focus on the next milestone. After 25, the next big milestone most investors focus on is 50 invested. And interestingly, the journey from 25K to 50K often happens much faster than the journey from 0 to 25K. Why? Because now you have 3 things working together: investment growth, consistent contributions, and established habits. It's like a train leaving the station. The first few feet take the most energy, but once you're moving, the momentum is hard to stop. By the time you hit 50,000, your portfolio's growth starts to rival your contributions. You're no longer just pushing the car, the engine is finally running. As legendary investor Charlie Munger once said, the first 100,000 is a real pain, but you have to do it. Well, you've already completed the first quarter of that journey. Once you hit that first 100,000, the compounding effect starts to feel like magic. Momentum is now on your side. And momentum is one of the most powerful forces in building wealth. FAQ section. Before we wrap up, I want to answer a few common questions I get at this stage. First, is 25,000 enough to consider real estate? While it's a great start, in many markets, You might want to keep that in liquid investments for now. Second, should I pay off all my debt before hitting 50,000? If you have high interest debt like credit cards, definitely. If it's low interest, like a student loan, keep doing both. Third, what about taxes? Always try to use tax-advantaged accounts like a 401k or an IRA whenever possible. These small decisions make a massive difference over time. Finally, do I need a financial advisor yet? At 25,000, you can usually manage things yourself with a low-cost index fund strategy. When you hit a few $100,000, that's when an advisor might add more value. So if you've recently reached 25K invested, first of all, that's a huge accomplishment. Most people never reach that point. It's a testament to your discipline and your vision for the future. You've proven you have what it takes. The key now is simple. Keep investing. Increase contributions when possible. Avoid unnecessary lifestyle inflation. And give your money time to grow. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment below telling me, what investing milestone are you currently working toward? Is it 10K, 25K, 50K, or are you pushing for your first 100K? I'd love to hear where you are in your journey and what strategies are working for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep going. Your future self will thank you.